I'm gonna need to turn down the capture card. We turned it up for Silent Hill 3, but we definitely don't want it that loud for this game, because the audio will break and be very loud. Lounge. But hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, Selen Armo. Hey, Nora. What's up, Team Sleep? Welcome. The Booty Call of Cthulhu. What is up? What is up? Hey, Legate. From Silent Hill 3 to Book of Memories. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I know, right? We had so much fun eye lasering things in a good Silent Hill game. Now we're gonna eye laser things in the worst game. Hey, Danny. Was wondering if anybody knew if Nub had a VOD of the first Evil Within stream. Yeah. Exclamation point VODs. There's a collection for all the there should be for the Evil Within. Eventually it will be on YouTube. Actually, I'm kind of surprised I haven't put that on YouTube already. I might have. But yeah, if you click that second, that first link there. God, collections are so stupid. Hold on. Content, collections. Death Stranding, Visage, Resident Evil 3, White Knight, Layers of Vigilance, Last of Us. Are you Evil Within? The Evil Within actually might have been one of the ones lost to time. Because back in the day, Twitch had a server problem where a bunch of VODs and stuff just randomly got deleted. And I lost a lot of stuff that I had highlighted already. Like, Rule of Rose is gone. I think Fatal Frame 2 is gone. Evil Within might have been one of those. Yeah, that one is actually gone. That was one of the ones that unfortunately got lost. I'm just gonna have to play the Evil Within again. Great. I still need to play 2. We're not gonna worry about that today. Been meaning to ask, was the YouTube channel that had your permission to upload your VODs? I have my own now. I've got my own official channel now. So. Yep. Just youtube.com/c/nubzombie. I'm doing the YouTubes again. Imagine if you do all 500 zones and then Twitch deletes them. I'm already re-uploading to YouTube and archiving on my computer. Because, yeah, I don't want to lose all this. It's hundreds of hours of work grinding away this shitty-ass game. And, like I said, it hasn't been done. There isn't anywhere else out there. If you go try to look up Book of Memories gameplay, you can find gameplay of, like, the first 20 zones or so. But if you try to find anything past that, especially all 500, it just doesn't exist. So, doing this project is like legitimate archival purposes. There may come a day where Book of Memories just doesn't exist anymore. All support for the Vita and PSTV will die, and none of the modders will bother making it whitelist compatible, and then no one will have a way to play Book of Memories. And I'll just be like, hey, look, you can look at every single of the 500 zones. We're on 424. Let's go. And that would be a great day. It would be. Did you get good sleep after Silent Hill 3 Marathon? Yeah. I would have liked to just keep sleeping. I very easily could have just not played Book of Memories and slept for another like 6 hours. Nah, it's fine, Danny. I was curious myself. I couldn't remember if the Evil Within VODs were still up. But yeah, it looks like those were some of the ones that sadly got chopped. All right, and my past self gave me the 5-piece zone. We ended on a 5-piece. And I was like, that'll be nice and easy for next time I play. Definitely need that today. Any other keys? Artifact room right off the bat. Hey, look, it's Huey the Horse. I was just talking about Huey the Horse during the Silent Hill 3 playthrough. How there's only one other game that acknowledges the other mascots of Lakeside Amusement Park, other than Robbie the Rabbit. So, there you go. Huey the Horse. Everyone's favorite Lakeside Amusement Park mascot. Got it. One orb down. Hey, Piracle. Oh, that's a butcher. We'll say there's something about the mindlessness of this game and watching you play it. Considering a lot of people put my stuff on in the background while they're like sleeping and stuff like that. If you're not actively looking at the game or having to play it, probably still somewhat decent background noise. Actually, no, because then you're listening to laser beams that are constantly breaking the audio and music tracks that go wah, 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 wah. That might not be the best thing to fall asleep to, actually, now that I think about it. And angry nub noises. Yeah. Get fucking lasered. Get fucking lasered, bruv. Hey, remember Silent Hill 3? I'm just gonna be talking about Silent Hill 3 still. Played it for 16 hours, slept for a little bit, now I'm playing a completely different game. We're still just going to talk about Silent Hill 3. In the sewers, where you're reading the note about the guy who's like, if only I had a hand grenade, I got famous knife work, I'm going to go in there and kill that monster. Who left that note? Well, there you go. Hand grenades in a Silent Hill game. I think I've only ever tried these once, and they were terrible. Grenades? There's 8 of them. How much did that do to the... Look how much that did! Hold on. Let me take care of the ghosts. Oh, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. This room sucks. Let me out of here. That's a dead end. I gotta go to the other way. Piracle, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Grenade! That does such shit damage. It does like nothing, and you only have 8 of them. Like, what is the actual point? Get out of here, trash weapon. Fuck you, peepee head. For the story mode for this game, how many floors did it have? Like 20? 21. Yeah, the first 21 zones. After you play the first 21 zones, you get credits. You get an ending cutscene. But then it just procedurally generates zones after that, all the way up to 500. Thank you, Piracle. Thank you again for the resub. Glad you were enjoying the Silent Hill 3 stream earlier. Pew, pew. Silent Hill 3 stream went for 15 hours or something. Almost 16 hours, yeah. Was watching it in bed and then woke up and Nub was just finishing. Yeah, that's how those story playthroughs go most of the time. Yeah. We're stoked to see you doing an in-depth earlier. Thought we might be having our precious Book of Memories time replaced. Nah. I thought about it too. Part of me just did not want to get out of bed. I was like, I already streamed 16 hours of Silent Hill 3. I can skip this Monday. And before I could convince myself to fall back asleep, in my head I was just like, you're going to still be playing this game in 2023? I was like, no. We make progress. Even if it's only a little bit. We're not going to skip out on this Monday. What happens after you reach 500? Does it crash and delete your save file? Legitimately, like I've made a lot of jokes and stuff about what's going to happen when I'm done playing this game and what happens at 500. But 100% legitimately, because I am the first person to actually record and stream this much of this game, like this many zones, I legitimately don't know. I legitimately do not know what is going to happen. After zone 500 goes to 501, it might. It actually might. Because all the information on this game is very tentative. Like, nobody's played it this much. Nobody. And the little bit of information there is that it ends at zone 500 comes from potentially like modified save files and things like that. So even the idea that this ends at 500 is not necessarily like verified information. So I legitimately don't have a clue what's going to happen at 500. Yeah, I might accidentally end the simulation that is reality. We escaped the Matrix. Also, fuck that tiny room with a butcher. You died in one hit? Welcome. Welcome to Book of Memories. Almost everything kills you in one hit. This is the worst balanced game in existence. Like, I complain about this game a lot. It's not just a bad Silent Hill game. It is legitimately one of the worst games I've ever played. Still more balanced than Elden Ring PvP? It's not. It's not. I promise you. Do you even need an HP bar at that point? No. In fact, like, for a long time, I was maxing out 9 medkits, and eventually I had the realization, like, everything kills me, for the most part, in, like, 1 to 2 hits. And whenever you die, no matter how many medkits you have, like, if I have 9 and I die and then go pick my stuff back up, there will always only be 2 medkits there. Like, anything above your second item will just disappear whenever you die. So I kind of had that realization after a certain point, like, there's never any point to have more than 2 medkits. I shouldn't be wasting memory residue buying medkits when most of the time things that kill me are not going to give me the opportunity to heal. Like, I'm just going to die anyway and lose whatever I'm holding. But yeah, basically this game scales enemies and stuff up based on the zone that you're on, instead of based on your character level. And there's a level cap. So since there's a character level cap that caps out at 70, which we hit that level cap hundreds of zones ago, but then everything else in the game just keeps scaling up all the way to 500, you eventually just get to a point where no matter what, if something hits you, it basically kills you.
Looking for anything
There's
specific?
more things that one-shot me now than
It's
otherwise.
going to be well supplied. Enjoy it now.
Doing that as the reasoning you go into boss fights without medkits. True, but that's on me. If I was actually paying attention and keeping track of what zone I'm on, I would know when a boss is about to happen. Because bosses don't just randomly show up. They show up every 3 zones. So every zone that's a multiple of 3, if I would just remember, like, oh, this is a boss area after the zone, bring more than 2 medkits, I wouldn't run into that problem. But I just don't pay that much attention. Most of the time, I have to shut off much of my brain just so that I can force myself to progress in this game at all. Fuck. Locked in, I don't have a key for that door, so I gotta go back over here and get the key that I dropped when I died before. Hey, no we don't. We just gotta do the orb. And one shot. Because the laser just didn't want us. He didn't feel like being stun locked today. So I guess I'll just take a butcher cleaver to the face and die. Oh, well, he decided he had enough of me, so he did his ground pound. I thought I was blocking and out of range. But nope, I got hit and died. See, this is this game. That's just what this game is. Just ate a bunch of Doritos and you're all cheesed out. I do that too sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta cheese yourself out on Doritos. Although lately, Herr's, Herr apostrophe S, you know, Herr's snacks, they do jalapeno popper cheese curls. Oh my god, they're so good. If you want to get yourself cheesed out. That's been my like snack. My snack of choice Get on there, Nutcracker. Right. Pack your nuts. Those are good. You must be in the hood. They only sell those there. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. These nubs. Who is Merrick? He is a convicted prisoner who somehow comes into the possession of a book of memories and starts trying to use his book of memories to take away the influence of your player character's book of memories. So you have to battle with your books. And ultimately, you win. Your book is better, I guess. They'll keep coming. Wow, 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 wow. It's like an Epeen battle, except let's face it, this doesn't put out big Epeen energy. I mean, I don't know. Being able to, like, control all of reality is kind of a big Epeen thing. But also, books are for nerds. So if you gotta have a book to do it. This game on PS Vita? Yep, this is a Vita game. I'm playing it on a PS TV, which is basically a Vita that you hook up to a TV and plug in a controller instead of being like a handheld. Because it's much easier to capture Vita game footage with a PS TV than it is on an actual Vita. Grenade. Flashbang out. What? Where did you start following me? And he doesn't feel like taking damage. What a cool, well-balanced video game. Too many nurses. The game can't handle it. It's lagging out. Fire. Stun gun. Don't need anything in there. UFO. Brain's neck. Dude, I haven't seen a UFO in like 350 zones. I just never get them anymore. If boss is every 3 zones, this zone contains boss. That sounds about right. Ow. I'll try to remember to stock up. Fuck your ears. Hey, there's our guy.
Business, I see. It's good to be well supplied. Enjoy it now. Good luck out there.
That's already good. There, that.
Cutting straight to business, I see. Spend those memories wisely now.
Tools.
Now don't you waste something I can take off your hands. Pleasure. Thanks for your business.
Cool. And we already know where the last orb is. Let's just fucking leave. Yeah. Gameplay! Hey, we did it. Alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Restock at Howie's.
Take your time. There's plenty of it. Spend those memories wisely now. Enjoy it now. Don't be a stranger.
Whoops. Candles. Yep, this one. Earth Guardian. Thank you for the heads up, Milky Tea. I had literally just explained how the bosses work and what I should do and pay attention to, and then immediately was just like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. So, yeah, it was a boss. But here's the thing, the medkits won't actually help with this one. Because anything the Earth Guardian does, if it hits me, I die. All of this boss's attacks one-shot me at this point. I mean, just look at how much like a Silent Hill game this is. And how much like a Silent Hill boss this is. It's like you can't even tell that we're not playing Silent Hill 3 anymore. Lucky there. That almost killed me. I love not being able to see what I'm doing because I need to leave my inventory screen open. And instead of making it like opaque, instead of making this something that you can like see through, let's just completely block the player's vision if they're on the bottom right of the screen. I'm sure that'll be fine. Sorry, not opaque, but you know what I mean. lowering the opacity so that it can be seen through. Can I get the note without the sword? Can I get the note without the sword? Can I get the note, but not the sword? I want that note, don't want that sword. Want that note, don't want that sword. So I guess I'm gonna have to drop this, pick this up, drop this, pick this up, re-equip this, and then grab the note, because this game is stupid. $427, let's go. Too stupid to even type coherently? That's okay. I'm still pretty exhausted from the stream earlier. I did 16 hours of Silent Hill 3 story playthrough earlier today. But my brain's not working well enough to read it. So it's fine. I didn't even initially think that you made any problems with what you were typing. I just figured my brain is melting and I can't read anymore.
Step right up. We've got just about everything. Spend those memories wisely now. I do believe you're safe. Thanks for your business.
In a few times and you were still going when I woke up. I think that's a great VOD to have immortalized. Oh, all the story playthroughs are archived. So it'll be saved on Twitch and I'll put it on YouTube probably in the next couple of days. Because I've started uploading all the, wait, you do YouTube now? Yeah, I've got my, we have an official YouTube channel again. Exclamation point YT in chat, if you would like a link. And I am making some original content and stuff for YouTube. It's not strictly stream archives. Obviously streaming is the main thing I do, so most of it is still going to be stream archives, but I've made a few videos and I plan on making some more videos that are specifically just stuff for YouTube. Like I did a, what? Why does the bear trap? I'm not even standing on it, and it fucking hits me and just one-shots me. But like I made a video talking about Silent Hill Ascension and stuff like that. So definitely check out the YouTube channel. I appreciate any subscriptions as well. And subbing on YouTube is free. What game is this? This is the last Silent Hill game that ever came out. The Silent Hill Book of Memories, the dungeon crawler for the PlayStation Vita. And it's legitimately one of the worst games I've ever played. Welcome to Book of Mondays. Besides Pachinko, I've played the Pachinko machine. The Silent Hill 2 Pachi slot is 100 times more fun than this game. No joke. Not exaggerating. For you to make that comment, Rip Van X, I can only assume that you have not played either the Pachi slot or this game. Because this game is fucking horrible. And the Pachi slot, even for being a Pachi slot, at least is interesting. Because they remade a bunch of Silent Hill 2 stuff and then made a bunch of new Silent Hill 2 stuff for it. You 100% this game? You did all 500 zones? I don't believe you. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're a liar. I think you're a liar and a cheat and a fraud. For trophies only? I don't believe you. I think you're a liar and a cheat and a fraud. Because some of those trophies require you to play online with multiple people. Which means you'd have to have other people who you got to play this game with you. Don't believe it. Don't believe you. You're a liar, cheat, fraud, hack. Lunateer, thank you so much for the 48 months. That's a long time of love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 fucking years, let's go. Hope you're doing good today. I'm alright. Considering I streamed 16 hours of Silent Hill 3, and then slept for a few hours, and now we're playing Book of Memories. I mean, I'm not too bad. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. What am I doing? This is a 5-piece dungeon. We're out. We're done. Shovel?
Yep.
A maul. Basically a shovel +1. Shit out of my face, Valtiel. Umbrella Corps makes this look like fun. I would rather play 1,000 hours of Umbrella Corps if it meant I didn't have to play Book of Memories ever again. Fuck off. Ziggy, don't you fucking do it. Get down. Get. Cat. Cat, I'm not fucking with you right now. Get out of here. God damn it. Stop. Alright, I gotta chase a cat away from my setup. I'll be right back. My cat just trying to sabotage my stream setup. So, time to close the studio door. No pets allowed. Everything in here? Yeah. This. I've always had this morbid curiosity to play Umbrella Corps, but at the same time that would require giving Capcom money for Umbrella Corps, and that just doesn't sit well with me. I understand. I I kind of understand. As somebody who is constantly like, fuck Konami. All my homies hate Konami. They sure have a lot of my money. And they're about to get a whole fucking lot more of it. None of that pachinko money? No. They got Enigma's money for that. Actually, they didn't, because he bought it secondhand from an arcade machine seller. So Konami doesn't really get anything from that. Same way I bought, like, a sealed copy of Book of Memories. But it's not, like, direct from distributors that pay Konami, you know? It's from, like, an independent collector. So Konami didn't get my money for this. They did. However, when I paid for, like, the DLC, that I bought digitally through the Vita store. So, however much of my, like, $5.99 went to Konami for the DLC for this game. They got that. They did get that. But I said, it's not going to matter pretty soon anyway. Because once Silent Hill 2 Remake and Townfall and F and Ascension and all that stuff comes out, I'll be buying it. What even killed me? A fucking dog? A dog ran into me at the same time an air screamer flew into me? So I just die? That was probably it. Oh. Wombo combo just standing there by the door. I gotta clear that room. Fucking needlers. Fucking everything in this game. Just fuck this game. What? Shovel? Shove it up your ass. You keep it. You just put it straight in your anus, Valtiel. Hey, Sasam. Hope you had a good sleep. I mean, I very easily could have said, fuck Book of Memories, and slept for an extra 12 hours. But the sleep I did get was okay. How did Homecoming go? Did we PB? Are you sub 24 now? Got the sub 24, 2350 exactly. Now second again. Hell yeah. GG. That's awesome.
Cutting straight to business, I see. Spend those memories wisely now. I do believe you're set. You know where I am if you...
Silent Hill F seems like Siren, which is ironic because a lot of devs from Silent Hill teams made it. It's hard to tell just from the trailer, you know? But it's definitely set in like Japan in the 1960s, so it kind of has that Fatal Frame, Siren, more traditional Japanese horror type of vibe to it, rather than traditional Silent Hill, which is Western ideas and themes of horror, but through like a Japanese lens. Get on there. That's the song. Can't wait for Silent Hill Gurashi no Naku Koronu concept. That is cool that the main dev, the writer for Higurashi no Naku Koroni is doing Silent Hill F. There's a lot of good people. Like there's a lot of legitimately good devs and stuff working on a lot of the new Silent Hill things. Outside of Bloober Team. But you know. We have some hope. But I do have to remind people. I know I seem like there's probably a lot of people who are newer fans to the Silent Hill series and stuff, and they watch my stuff and they watch my channel, and they're like, Nub is always so negative. He's not happy about these new games being released, and he's always so negative about stuff. There's so many new things coming out. You know, people have this positive attitude, like even if it's not all good, there's so many things coming out that maybe, you know, some of it will be good, maybe the movie will be good, maybe one of the games will be good. The thing is, I've been a Silent Hill fan since 1999, so I've been playing these games and following all the releases and stuff as they've happened ever since the first game. And Konami has done this before. The last time that Konami was like, let's just release a whole bunch of Silent Hill stuff all at once. Do you know what all the stuff that was released it was supposed to release all within a month of each other? HD Collection, Downpour, Book of Memories, and Silent Hill Revelations. All were supposed to come out within a month of each other, but then Book of Memories got delayed and came out a bit after. That's the last time Konami released a whole bunch of like, here's 3 new games. You know, it's an HD remaster of 2 and 3, and then also new games, and also a movie. Yeah, they did this before. The new games were Downpour and Book of Memories. This fucking game. HD Collection was abysmal, and Silent Hill Revelations was like horrible. So yeah. The whole mindset of like Konami's releasing a bunch of stuff, it can't all be bad. Yeah. I've seen Konami do it before. It can all be bad. It certainly can all be bad. Now, obviously, I'm hoping that's not the case. I would like for new good Silent Hill things to exist. But I just want people to understand, like, where my pessimism comes from. Gonna need a lot of convincing that making a remake of Silent Hill 2 is gonna pan out well. I predict it's gonna be very similar to HD Collection, where your hardcore die-hard Silent Hill 2 fans are going to hate it because of everything that is changed and different. And newer people, like newer fans to the series, will treat it the same way like newer fans treat the HD Collection. They're like, oh, it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's okay. Because it's still easier to get and play than the original Silent Hill 2. So you're going to have a lot of people who are like, it's not that bad, it's still a good game, you can at least get it. Whereas Silent Hill 2, you can't even fucking buy it. So that's my prediction. I think it's going to be very similar to the way HD Collection was received. Die-hard fans are going to fucking hate it. And newer fans are going to be like, it's okay. All the 13-year-old Silent Hill fans are going to be like, now I don't have to ask my grandpa for his old PlayStation 2. To play that ancient video game. Now I can play this wonderful remake. A lot of people say Callisto Protocol's good, and that kind of game is rare, so you need to support devs, but this game sucks in my opinion. I've heard a lot of really mixed things when it comes to Callisto Protocol. Like, there's I've seen some people say that it's pretty good, but a lot of people who I follow who are more specifically diehard like horror fans have been pretty disappointed by it, to say the least. Friend of mine and really great streamer named Punchy. A lot of you guys know Punchy. He's done a lot of Silent Hill speedruns. He's been at GDQ and ESA and a lot of marathon and events and stuff over the years. But yeah, Punchy kind of had thoughts on it where he was like, it's basically Dead Space, but worse with what he called modern game brain rot. And then talked about a particular scene, which, like, in Dead Space, like, being strung up, where you have to, like, try and aim and shoot things while you're hanging upside down, while you're waiting to free yourself, and how tense and exciting of a moment that was in Dead Space, because it was gameplay, and that Callisto Protocol does that exact same thing, but it takes out all of that tension and excitement because it's just a cutscene.
Those memories wisely now. I do believe you. Don't be a stranger.
So I can't say much. I you know, obviously until I play it myself. But I trust Punchy's opinions. We usually line up pretty squarely when it comes to opinions on horror video games.
I do believe you're.
But eventually I'll play it.
I am if you need me.
I'm not in a big hurry to, though. Most gameplay is just QTE melee combat mash without showing QTEs. Basically a beat 'em up with a gun in the middle of the combo. Nah. Curious how it'll compare once the Dead Space remake is out, how similar they'll be. Yeah, that's true. I get the feeling Dead Space remake will probably overshadow it, like outshine it. But I don't know. Sometimes people royally fuck up remakes. One of the most like obvious things they get wrong. Everyone's gonna forget those titles once Remake 4 releases. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 Remake's gonna be big. I'm legitimately excited about that one too. Like, when it comes to Silent Hill, I am definitely like more harsh of a critic when it comes to the Silent Hill games than any other thing that I'm like a fan of. Because I'm also like a huge Resident Evil fan. I've played every Resident Evil game. And I'm looking at the RE4 remake just like, oh man, I can't wait. This looks great. I'm gonna parry chainsaws with my knife. Whereas hypercritical Silent Hill fan, I'm looking at Silent Hill 2 remake and I'm like, I don't like the way he sounds when he breathes. That's not James. James can't breathe like that. It's like the littlest shit. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like it. Anything would be better than Troy Baker's heavy-ass breathing. That's the thing. I wouldn't even give a second thought to, like, breathing sounds if it wasn't for HD Collection existing and having some of the worst breathing sounds I've ever heard in a quote-unquote modern video game. You can be my light guardian. Criticism's going to be like it was with HD Collection, just more magnified. I'm really trying to avoid just immediately being like that, but yeah. I imagine I'm probably going to look at it very similarly. It's such an iconic game. You're never going to be able to not compare every little aspect, you know, to the original. Hey, what's up, EJ? I finished after 16 hours of Silent Hill 3. I did go sleep for a few hours, but now I'm back because it's Monday and the book demands it. Trying to get my hopes low as possible, so when I'm let down, I'll only be let down a little. I don't know. For me, I'm kind of at that point. It's like the Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle meme, where it's like, I expected nothing, and I'm still still let down. Legit best thing you can try, you can do is a side-by-side comparison video of whatever changes there are between the two. I mean, shit, I might try to set up like a 2-game, 1-controller type of thing, where I've got one controller that's controlling both Silent Hill 2 Remake and Silent Hill 2 Original, and see if I can like play them both simultaneously. Because I've seen people do that with some other, like, similar things. But, oh, for sure, I'm gonna be doing some comparison streams and YouTube videos and stuff. Pretty early on, after it comes out. Do you think playing the remake will rejuvenate your desire in any fashion to run Silent Hill 2? Like to speed run it or to just play it in general? Because, like, I mean, I already like playing Silent Hill 2 in general. It definitely gives me more of an excuse to just play Silent Hill 2 more anyway. Just to show more, you know, direct comparisons between the original and the remake. In terms of run, as in like speed run Silent Hill 2? No, not speed runs, yeah. No, I definitely won't motivate, because unfortunately the remake will not change the things that I dislike about the Silent Hill 2 speedrun on its current route. I used to love running Silent Hill 2, but I don't like playing with directional controls, and I don't like doing I don't like RNG manipulation. It's a cool, like, thing. Like, it's neat the way RNG manipulation works.
Enjoy it.
But it just makes
Don't be a stranger.
doing runs of that game a fucking headache. So I'll probably never really seriously run Silent Hill 2 anymore. I tried again earlier this year to practice and learn all the new stuff again. And after like 2 days, I was just like, no, I'm not having fun running it. It sucks because I used to always just, literally 2015 when I started doing all the Silent Hill stuff, pretty much all I did was run Silent Hill 2. For a long time, it was absolutely my favorite Silent Hill game to speedrun. But directional control and RNG manipulation killed that for me. Streaming shouldn't have to be joyless. That's a really funny comment. While I'm playing this. But you're right, it shouldn't have to be. Not all the time. And it's not. Most of the time, I really enjoy what I'm playing. Just not this. Like, I was very thoroughly enjoying myself for 16 hours playing Silent Hill 3 earlier. If it wasn't for, you know, my body wanting to shut down after being awake for that long, I would have kept playing Silent Hill 3. We would have played it even more. Be like, all right, did 16 hours, let's start over from the beginning and get the UFO ending. Most of the time, I'm happy with what I'm streaming. Book of Memories is always just pain. Sometimes Dead by Daylight can be pain, which is why I haven't really been streaming any DBD in a while. Like, DBD can go either way. DBD can be the most fun thing that I'm playing on some days, and then other days just be absolutely fucking miserable. Remember watching some streamer back 2013 who speedrun Silent Hill 3? He was dying to first enemy 1,000 times because he died 0.001 seconds slower. You mean me? Because, like, I had the Silent Hill 3 world record for a while back when that was the strategy. Because the old route, you used to run on easy action, easy riddle. And you had to get a very specific attack pattern from the closer during the nightmare sequence. In order for it to kill you and get you out of the nightmare sequences as quickly as possible. So you basically just keep resetting that intro until you get the correct closer attacks. On certain categories, that is still a thing. But on the current quick save, quick load category, you play on normal. So that you can just yeet yourself into a pit instead of having to die to monster RNG. Big Man Japan? That makes sense, yeah. But that was basically any Silent Hill 3 speedrunner back in the day, until the route changed around like 20. That was fairly recent. That was like 2019 or something, 2018, 2019, when Silent Hill 3 started moving away from easy action and using quick save, quick load out of bounds. But otherwise, before that, if you ran Silent Hill 3, you were pretty much always doing that nightmare sequence. At least if you were running New Game. You didn't have to do that if you were running New Game Plus categories. Because that just skips the nightmare sequence entirely. And Andrew, Big Man Japan, he's still around. He's part of the dev team on Enhanced Edition for Silent Hill 2. That's awesome. Didn't know that. Dev team of what? Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition? It's the PC mods, the fan-made PC mods for Silent Hill 2 PC. That is basically the Silent Hill 2 HD version that we should have got. And Konami fucked it up so bad that fans made it instead, and it's a million times better. But yeah, Big Man Japan's part of that dev team.
Step right up. We've got just about everything. I think I've got just the thing. It's good to be well supplied. Now don't you wait. Thank you.
Out of here, Rorschach. Dude, why are you not time stopping when I use my fucking ability, man? Why are you just immune? Like, I'm just gonna grab you and attack you anyway. Doesn't matter that everything is supposed to be frozen. How can you still move when I have stopped time? Kono dio da. Tokyo wa tomore. Can't resist. That's okay. Neither can I. Hell, I've been a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure almost as long as I've been a fan of Silent Hill. I got into JoJo's through the arcade fighting game, the Capcom game. So that was like, that was 2000. Just like a year after Silent Hill 1. And then I got into the manga through that. And been a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ever since. It's crazy to me how big JoJo's got over the years, because literally nobody knew what the fuck it was for such a long time. Like, the JoJo's manga started in 1987, and it's been running, you know, it's still going. Hirohiko Araki is working on part 9 now. And nobody outside of Japan really knew what the fuck JoJo's was. And then once the David Studio anime stuff started going, it just blew up. It got so big to the point where everyone knew it. Even just through like memes and culture and stuff. Didn't know you were a JoJo fan, Nub? Yeah, I've actually got a Joestar birthmark tattoo. That was the first tattoo I ever got when I turned 18. Which part is your favorite? Part 3. Not exactly unique or original feeling on that, but I fucking love me part 3. Part 3 and part 5 are both like way up there for me. But there's not really like a JoJo's part that I dislike. But yeah, 3 and 5 I would say are like my favorites, the ones that I can go back and reread or rewatch. Not to mention, like, part 3, if you're a fan of JoJo's and you've only seen like the newer anime and stuff like that, track down the old OVAs for part 3. There's like some older animation that covered part 3 before the David Studios one. It's so fucking weird. Like, there's parts of it that are really good and like well animated, and one of my favorite things about it was when I first encountered it and watched the old ones. We used to just track down like bootleg copies at anime conventions, me and my friends, and so we watched a Japanese version that was subtitled initially, and then maybe like a couple years later we found an English dub version of that part 3 OVA. And the part 3 OVA English dub is so fucking funny. We still quote it. Me and some friends still fucking quote it. There's a specific line where Joseph Joestar is explaining to Jotaro that Dio from the neck down is Jonathan Joestar. Like, he stole Jonathan Joestar's body. And the OVA in the English dub, Joseph is like, that man from the neck down is Jonathan Joestar's body. It's so fucking funny. But we still will just like say that to each other. It's so good. New sound alert? Hold on. Let me... God, I'm not even paying attention. I've already got all the things. I just need to get to the exit. Let me try to finish this zone. And I'll probably call it here, but I'm going to see if I can pull that up. and just show that scene. All right. There we go. We still got 2 hours of Book of Mondays in, and considering I already did 16 hours of Silent Hill 3 today, that's pretty fucking good, I think. That's a whole lot of Silent Hill. 18 hours of Silent Hill.